Hey guys, got an interesting video for you. It's something a little bit different, but if you've been watching the channel for a while, you've probably seen me talk about how I have an interest in paranormal things like UFOs and cryptozoology in particular. So I kind of feel like I had to share this video because this photo was taken by my friend Elijah during Alan Goldberg's martial arts action mega weekend. So he took this photo, and I'm going to explain all the details behind it. We're going to analyze it because it kind of looks like a spaceship. So it's kind of amazing. Make sure to check out his channel, by the way, his YouTube channel, because he recently interviewed Michael Jai White at the event. I'll link it in the description below. It's a great interview. Check out the one I did with Michael Jai White as well. I recently posted that. But make sure to stay until the end of the video because I'm going to share. Look, a picture is amazing, but I got a video of another potential UFO. Videos are a lot cooler than pictures. This was given to me by Doron, who you've probably seen on the channel. If not, make sure to check out our videos where he talks about some fun adventures he went on with Jean-Claude Van Damme out in Thailand, among other places. But he took this in 2019 with the drone, and it's quite amazing. He took that in Beverly Hills. It's quite amazing footage. We're going to analyze that, break that down. But anyway, if you like this kind of content, I know it's a little bit different, but if you like this kind of content, please help support the channel by hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing the video, and then now let's analyze this photo, and then later on we're going to watch a separate thing, a video. Okay, so this photo was taken on Thursday, January 27th, obviously in the evening. I was driving, and my friend Elijah took this photo outside the car window, so it's not a reflection. He had the phone outside the car window, and he took it with the front camera on an iPhone because he noticed there was like what he thought was just, either a reflection or a glare or something. And he was kind of moving the camera around trying to get rid of it. But because he's a photographer, it's one thing that he does. He's interested in photography. So, taking shots like this is interesting for him. They look good. And this light source just happened to be in there. So he took the photo, he took another one. He didn't really think too much of it until he looked at it later on and zoomed in. And around the lights, you could see either like a circular object or a triangular object. It's one of those UFOs that some people talk about. It almost kind of looks like a Norelco razor. So a lot of people would probably say, oh, this is probably just a drone. And if it could be, it's definitely a good possibility. I mean, it's more likely to be a drone than like an alien spaceship, obviously. And there's a lot of articles, even in newspapers or online articles, talking about, oh, those lights you see in the sky, they're probably just a drone or something, which more than likely they probably are these days. And I've seen drones flying around at night. They do look pretty interesting. It's hard to tell from the perspective of this photograph where this thing is. Like, is it over the roof of that building or is it below? And it kind of looks like it's higher than the roof. And if it is, this is a pretty damn large object. And if that's the case, I don't think there's drones that big flying around, to be honest. So I shared this photo with a couple of people. I even shared it to Alan Goldberg, because this was taken outside of his event. And, he just jokingly said, oh, maybe it's Frank Dukes in a UFO. I mean, maybe it's Frank Dukes in a CIA drone. Who knows, man? Maybe he's spying on Alan's event. But all joking aside, I think this is a pretty fascinating picture. Oh, and there's actually two photos. And you'll see that the object has actually moved. So, process of elimination, we could say it's not a reflection. I mean, I don't think it's an anomaly that the camera just happened to make by taking the photo. And let me know in the comments section what you guys think it might be. All right, now for the video. Doron shot this in 2019. He was shooting documentary footage. This is in Beverly Hills, outside the McLaren store. He's Israel's #1 automotive influencer, so that's what he's doing over at that store, basically. But he shot some drone footage. He's seen this thing, this light object, kind of moving from left to right. Said it looked a little weird. But this is the point where he started shooting it. And you will see in the footage how fast it moves. And he said it didn't make a sound at all. All right, so here goes the object. It doesn't look like much. It's just like kind of like a light hanging out there. It's just hanging out. It's moving a little bit. And then boom, it's gone. But like when we zoom in, you will see how fast it moves to the right. Here it is at half speed. And here it is at a quarter speed. Look how it just zooms towards the right. Gone. And the interesting thing about this footage, look at the cars in the lower left. Like they're just playing or they're just moving around normal speed. And you can see how fast that object moves. So this video wasn't like faked in any way. Here it is playing at normal speed again. And like I mentioned, use the cars in the lower left for reference. They're just driving around normal speed. Look at that light. Look at the light. Boom, gone. It looks like it disappears, but it just moves so fast. So, in my opinion, if it's a drone, it's probably like an alien drone. It blows away our human technology. You can't just have something, and you could tell it's pretty damn far away. You can't just have something just kind of sitting there and then just taking off that fast. Like, we don't have that. I mean, if we do, it's secret technology. And if it's secret technology, it's not going to be out in Beverly Hills, out in LA, just, where anybody could see it all illuminated like that. So I don't know what's going on. It's what purpose is it there? Is it scouting? Is it doing whatever? I mean, it could be, who knows, man? Maybe it's a alien thing. Maybe it's an interdimensional thing. I don't think it's our technology. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think about that, as well as the photograph. And hell, share your own UFO experiences you've had in the comments section as well.